Hello everybody, welcome back to the Hearthstone Randomizer. Today we are playing my worst class in the game, that being Rogue. Um, I'm always terrible with Rogue. They have a very tough ability to use. They really rely on their combo cards, and this being a Hearthstone Randomizer, we'll see how this goes. I'll fill you in on some of the details as we go, but for now let's just start the randomizer. So 1 to 2 is the first roll. We get a Rogue, meaning we have to use a Rogue card for this first one. We are going to go 1 to 18 right here to see which page we're picking from. We are picking from page 17, so already a high-level minion here. And there are, by the way, for those who are paying real close attention, there are 19 pages here. I'm combining this last page into a single page. That's going to be 1 to 10 to try to alleviate some of the randomness. If I get page 19 to 1 and 2, so these are just technically more likely to get. So just for the sake of keeping things more fair, they are now grouped to that last page there. 1 to 7, because that last card is 2. We do get the last one though, Sprint. An immediate Sprint feels really good. I do like Sprint as a card. We just get the 1 here, but it's a very satisfying card to grab, so I'm happy with it. We do get a neutral here. Now this is going to be 21 to 106. 106. That might be wrong, actually. Let me double check that. Apologies. I checked it, and I feel like that's wrong. That's correct. Okay, cool. So 21 to 106. You're at page 28. We have this guy right here. 1 to 7 once more. And yeah, basically I was looking for a way to like play Hearthstone that's a little bit more interesting. It's not as meta, it's not as try hard, I think, as they can be sometimes. That was kind of the goal of this challenge. It's not to throw people's games or anything like that. If anything, it's a single player game, so it's throwing my own game. To be honest with you, it's all good. You know what I mean? It's all good. 20 to 106. We get another random poll here. 51. Right. But yeah, a lot of this challenge, for those who did not check out the other videos on the channel, it's about building a deck and then, or making this initial random deck, seeing what you can do with it, and then from that position, how can you build it to create a deck that does work. You know what I mean? We only have the 1 here. I did also remove the crafting rule here. I don't have any more dust. I bought a hodgepodge of other cards for neutral to try to get more randomness to this in general. And at the price of that, I'm not able to make dupes of these single cards that I have. So they will just be singles from now on. Neutral card 2. But yeah, like this is really a challenge of how can you build a deck from complete garbage, complete nonsense, you know? Typically these don't end right away, you know? It's not about how can you win with this randomized deck. It's about how can you build from what you have given yourself. Page 20. Wow, we are getting the lowest of the low minions right now. I will admit that. It is rather aggravating. I don't know how to get to page... Oh, sorry, this is page 20. I'm trying to get to page 1. It's page 20. It's with how Hearthstone sets it up. 1 to 8. Oh, that's so bad. Just give me 1, please. Well, he's going away pretty soon. He's definitely going to be milled out of this deck. Really bad for it. By the way, Press Garden Zone, the best soundtrack in Sonic Mania. Bar none. I mean, like the whole Sonic Mania soundtrack is so good, but Press Garden Zone is like a whole nother level of music. So good. So good. I mean, Sonic games in general, like you can just count on them having really good soundtracks, right? It's a 5. Lost Exarch, sorry. Spend all your mana, summon that many 2/2 zombies with Rush. That's the death rattle. Ooh. So if it dies on your turn, it'll do that. How does mana work in this game? I don't remember. If it's not your turn, like how does it work? You know what I mean? That I don't know the answer to. I actually always will say this. I think I could have gone pro in the Plants vs. Zombies card game. If anybody remembers that. Not Plants vs. Zombies. I was bad at Plants vs. Zombies, but the card game for it, I was kind of amazing at. I'm not even gonna lie. Like I was very good. I was very good. But I think it's done now. I don't think that game exists anymore. And also, I probably wouldn't even want to play it anymore, right? It's just nobody's really playing it, probably except for like the super amazing players, which I don't know if I feel like I could compete if I had the right cards, but also it's probably like so pay to win at this stage, and I probably missed so many like expansions if they continued that game. I don't know if they did or didn't. It was one of those games that came out when like card games were like really popping up and like everyone had a card game. You know, like that was sort of the era where it got released. Probably like 5 years before Marvel Snap, 6 years before Marvel Snap, maybe. Um, so yeah, it definitely was a trendy game where it was trying to like chase the trend of card games, but it was still really good. I really enjoyed it. No longer a game, but yeah, it was really fun. I really enjoyed it. Really enjoyed my time with it. 1, 2, 7. Oh my gosh, I got sprint 3 times now. That's absurd. It really wants me to go sprint here. Fortunately, based on my rule set, I simply cannot do that. Oh, actually, that's an invalid roll, right? No, because 18 is the one with many. Okay, so we got another 17. If we pull sprint here, I will get sprint again. Okay, come on. I will get sprint again. Let's be real. That was just too insane. I don't even know, but there's definitely something to that. Yeah, this is completely random. It's by random.org. That's that's a very reputable randomness generator that's out there, So, shocking. It's very shocking. 6. Oh, sorry, that is an invalid roll. I didn't even pay attention to the result there. It's 1 to 7 technically because that ogre is 2. Obsessive Fan again. Let's go. I love Obsessive Fan. Just the 1, and then so this is gonna be our last card here. Rogue. 1 to 18. 13. If I got sprint there again, I would have laughed. 1 to 8. A lot of rogue cards this time around, which is pretty good. Pressure points. 3DM should reduce the cost of combo cards in your hand by 1. I have 0 combo cards. That card is going to be useless. But also, I do have 2 Shadow Steps, so I could build into that in theory. There's a lot more useless cards in this deck than just that stuff. The combo stuff, So we'll see. See how this goes. So for those who are unaware, I do get a couple matches with this deck before I have to switch, or I have to start milling things out of it. So it goes, the first 2 matches I play straight, and then the next time, after that 3rd match, if I lose that, I switch out 2, then 2, then 2, and then 4, and if I don't win it by the 4, I'm out, and I lose. I'm pretty low ranked in Wild, so it's very likely that I can win these things, because I have some card game skill. I understand the game relatively enough to do okay. But obviously this is a crazy deck that should not be winning, because if someone's building a proper deck, they can probably have a win con that just battles this completely. Because this doesn't even have a win con, honestly. Like, you have to kind of develop and find on your own. I think that's probably the only one I need to keep. Mech is a very interesting way to play this. I think Mech is going to be the route. Mech combo would be really nice. But we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I think also you do see the tracker. You don't actually. What the heck? I don't know why you don't. Go over it. There we go. I think you see it now. Correct? Correct. So I do play the tracker. Again, completely valid. I see this every video, I'm pretty sure. Do we play for pacing and just put out the O2? Probably not. Probably not. I'm also gonna oh, perfect. That's actually hidden. Awesome. Okay, he has imps. He has imps. Oh, so he controls... What? I don't fully understand how he works. Did he see that? I don't know if he saw that. I feel like he did see that. I'm not sure, though. One second. Oh my gosh, so I missed a turn. There's just some craziness going on. I had to figure out what I'm doing. Oh, that was crazy. Yeah, sorry, there was just some craziness going on. We have a in-house washer dryer, and it was going crazy. We put too much clothes in it, so little wacky there, but we figured it out. Did miss a turn, so this will still count. If I lose it, whatever. It's the first game I lost. Apologies for it being a little less ideal, if you will. But I didn't have an option. You know what I mean? I'm not gonna let the thing blow up downstairs or whatever. Whatever could have potentially happened in that situation. The mana does not carry over. That's good to know. So when he kills this, yeah, I think we just lose. Okay, well this is the first loss. Big whoops. Big whoopsie daisy. I don't think it really mattered. He has a crazy deck already. And I really wasn't developing anything too nuts. So yeah, not too worried about it. Not too worried about it. Let's see here. Let's do this and that. Kill this. I don't mind that. I shadow step you. It's a silly one. I shadow step this. I'd probably shadow step that. I could have buffed my guys again, but I think he's more valuable to hold on to, especially because I have another shadow step in the wings. This is a decent setup. He definitely wins this though. I mean, the summoning portal is so good here. I didn't have an answer for it. I wasn't able to set up that one turn, which just kills you in Hearthstone for this turn. Absolutely kills you. You lose so much tempo. For obvious reasons, you just have 3 unused mana to start the game, which is not good. Not good. So, a little unlucky. What are you gonna do? It looks like the 4/4 will probably die here. Yes? No. It will not. It will not. I'm almost out of time. Knife Juggler's a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. A little spooky. Toxic Waste. I don't know what that does, to be honest. I think I just want to test and see what this does.
Don't have reach. Use some sludge. Justice is mine.
Pretty bad.
Symptoms will be severe.
Got a random concoction. And then we can mana coin into Robocrawler. We have Sprint coming up too. I don't hate the idea. Thorn Forest pretty good. Thorn Forest pretty good. We'll see. I mean, card's looking good right now, but obviously he's got a lot of power with Knife Juggler out and all these things. That it's a little spooky. It's a little spooky, I will admit that. Does have a pretty basic deck though. It's a little unfortunate that this didn't work out, but it just didn't work out, you know? It's just the nature of it. He might go face. I kind of want him to, but I don't think he won't. Yeah, he's gonna play smart. Yeah, yep. Do kill the 1/1, yeah. I don't have any clearance spells at all, so that's gonna probably be a priority for this deck. Forbidden Ritual is a little spooky. Do keep the 3/1 alive, which is good. Never mind. I can see what this is though. When this is played, discarded or deleted, deal 4 damage to the lowest health enemy. Okay. That's interesting, I suppose. We could go Hench Clan Burglar. I don't hate the idea. Little concoction. What do we want? What do we want? Cost 3 or less. I don't really have anything that's too crazy with that. 3 cards, reduce their cost by 3. That's going to be on the outside as well, which is pretty good. Oh, never mind. We're not going to be able to play it, though. I don't hate the concoction here. And then we don't attack because we can't. We're probably just dead here, right? 1, 2, 3, 8, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Yep, you got it. Should just go face here. I needed a taunt with that random. Oh, good first game. Oh, he's not killing. Oh, no, now he is. No, he's not. No, he's...
A tactical error.
Oh, maybe not.
A tactical error.
I kind of wanted to kill me. I just look at the next game. I don't concede. I almost never concede, by the way. Just go face. Yeah, just go face. He still killed me.
Well played.
I think he still killed me. He had me either way. Oh, that's funny. That's funny, man. Too funny. He was like, he could have just gone face right there. He didn't even do anything. Okay, well, it's the first game. We're gonna play another game here. Fortunately, I should be okay. Hopefully, fingers crossed. No worries with the sorry, this one. Yes. With no worries with the what is it? What was I gonna say? With leaving randomly. Right. Right. Hopefully that's not an issue.
None can escape.
Sprint's pretty bad here. I will say honestly 2 sprints is quite bad. It's quite bad. You don't need 2 sprints. Especially with this deck where I already have a lot of card draw. Like with Robocaller ×2. I'm probably gonna remove sprint, to be honest. But it's not bad. Like, there's worse cards to have in the deck for sure, so. I'll have to figure out what those are. Probably, like, Jungle Panther's pretty worthless. The Bone Wraith is pretty bad. I mean, Undead is an option, to be honest. There's a couple Undead things here, but, you know, overall, I would say probably avoid it. We'll see. We have a Hunter here. Again, Rogue is such a bad class for me, so that on top of just everything that went crazy that game, like, yeah. That's just the nature of it. We do get a Toxic Barrel here, which is pretty good. I like not coining. I never coin on first turn, unless it's like an insanely good tempo play. I will just never coin on first turn. If he doesn't play anything here, I might consider like this and this. So that's just really good. 2 3/2s with Death Rattle is pretty solid. But also a little scary because he could have clear. He could have like a multi-shot or something like that to clear that out. So maybe it's not the right tempo play at this time until I can clear some of the spells out. It's an interesting tempo play for sure. I think the best idea here is honestly this.
Justice is mine.
It's honestly that. Let's just collect more cards. He's got a lot of ammo right now. Don't want to end up risking that. As a reminder, I do get this this game, and then we do mill 2 cards. So if we do lose this, we are going to be able to swap out 2 of the cards in the deck for cards that can better fit a scheme. Those cards I do pick. So that's part of the challenge of this. It sort of reminds me a little bit of like a roguelike, except you're starting off weak in the fact that you have such a random deck and you have to kind of morph it in a way to shape it into something special. So that's fun. I enjoy that aspect of it. While still retaining all the randomness of it, because you don't want to just completely be to a point where like, okay, now you're just making a deck. You know, it's only 10 of the 30 cards I'm changing. So it is a challenge. It is a challenge. Okay. You get Robocaller here. 3/8 is not good. Do like that. Even this turn is pretty bad. I could set up the raid leader and try to get rid of some spells. My main goal with this play is suss out a spell here that he uses on raid leader, because I don't care about raid leader right now. Yeah, that works too. Get rid of the 3/1. That works too. Okay, we do get a contraband stash. 8/4/4. 2/4/4s is pretty good here, right? Do we benefit from? Yeah, we do actually. Very nice. Set up the board, trying to get rid of some of this AoE spells that he has. I'm sure he has multi-shot or something like that. That is a little damaging. That's kind of my goal here. Quarter damage enemy hero with a 0/2. That's fine. There's the shell shot. Okay. Getting rid of more of that AoE. That was the goal with that play. That was actually like a perfect spell. I've never seen that spell before. Actually a perfect spell. I do think a taunt is decent here. Don't mind in the Lost X-Arch either. But I fear that he has a way to kill the X-Arch, which I would only draw a 2/2 zombie. So I think this is slightly better. I also like this guy, just for the memes. No need to kill that 0/2. I don't feel threatened by it. Hunter normally doesn't have things that buff, like mechs or mines or whatever. He has a Rush Death Rattle, which is a little spooky. But that's fine. You can't kill it. Okay, he can kill it. He's gonna kill it with a 4/3 though. That's a very expensive kill. I'm honestly okay with that. And he doesn't actually kill it necessarily. I actually get a lot of value with this. But also, do I need to do that? I think so, because he's gonna be able to do it regardless. I like Barrel Sludge a bit more though. Keep my 1/1 alive.
Symptoms will be severe. Justice is mine. Limb by limb.
Do I need to kill this guy? Am I worried about him? Should I be worried about him? I don't think Hunter has anything to like do anything. I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so. If I had to worry about it, I had to worry about it. You know what I mean? We'll cross that bridge when we get there. I think right now we're fine. He has the Spectral Flyer guaranteed. I know that. So another 4 damage is coming in. Does he have a way to kill this guy with like another Shell Shot or maybe a multi-shot, something like that? Probably. Maybe an Arcane Strike. I think Arcane Strike is the name of it that he has. I could be wrong with that. But something like that you could have, you know, it's kind of got a clear spell. There's the 4/3. Not surprising to see it. I'm kind of surprised to see it. It really doesn't take too long for him. Can I go into the Murloc with my 1/1? I feel like yes is the answer to that question. I feel calm enough saying that. Where like it's probably fine. And then you probably just re-up this.
Justice is mine.
Do I just kill it? No, I don't think we need to. I really don't think we need to. I think we just keep it there. Like we don't need to kill that. There's zero reason to. There's no reason to kill that. And I'll make him try to kill it. Yeah, it was that investment into the taunt that really did him in. I don't know why he ended up doing that. He really wanted to kill that Bone Wraith. It was just not a good idea. It wasn't that threatening. I guess then again, like he doesn't know my deck though. So that's probably part of the concern. He's gonna come by 2/3. Fine by me. He's then gonna probably play a multi-spell to kill both. Okay. He's playing face. That means I play face. 2 cards is okay.
Do you hear?
Therefore help the hero with a taunt. Oh, spooky. He has a buffed up arrow, so it's gonna do 4 damage total. Can Shadow Step the Horror. I think we actually do probably this. And we probably play it again. We probably should kill that. And then I could have actually played Immune there. No, it wouldn't matter. He's gonna die. We can hit, re-up, and then there's no rush. Yeah, doing okay. Doing okay. See what he draws. He's got 3 cards. One of them has been in his hand the whole time, which I love. This part of the tracker is that it'll actually read out this part of the game for you. Just so good. So fortunate. So this must be a really high mana card, or it's just not useful in this situation. Maybe it's good for like a board that he's leading. That's fine. It's fine. Penguin's still alive. Can't Shadow Step the Battle Cry though, which is a little saddening. Deadly Shot kills, yeah. This is still the card that he's held onto the whole game. Very interesting that he holds onto it. It's only that one, by the way. I think that goes back to 2 after he uses it, so should be fine there. I think Lost Exarch is just really good here. I think we just go face. He kills it. I get 5 2/2 minions with Rush, so he should not want to do that. I'm assuming he has a way to kill it, so that's why I didn't use all the mana there. So I want to be able to utilize the Death Rattle. Lovely. I think he misread that one and thought it was all minions. But I'm not sure. Okay. I do like Raid Leader here. I think Raid Leader is pretty sharp. It's pretty sharp. And then I like this too. Draw 2 cards. Pretty bad, pretty bad. Go face. Save the 4 mana for the Hot Bar here. This card is kind of bad, I will admit, this 5/4, because you have to not play all your mana every turn to get the most benefit out of it. But I think we're playing it okay. There's not really a lot of threats. He's got 2 cards. I think this is probably just a dub at this point. I think this is just a dub. 2 cards. One of them he has not played this entire game. I still have my mana coin too. I think this is game. Well, it's been a fun video. Yeah, Rogue apparently not needing any deck building. To be fair, this deck was interesting on his end. But overall, it went pretty well. I played the second match a lot better than the first. Also helped that I had an extra turn to play. That is great for me. That is unfortunate for him, I will admit that. He really needed that to hit the not the Raid Leader. These are Rush, but they should be just face now, right? Astounding. Lovely. Well, that is the game, folks. Lovely stuff. Lovely, lovely stuff. If you enjoy this, leave a like, all that fun stuff. Let me know if you want to play more matches in these. I might have to, but also I've been getting some good random decks overall. Like this had a lot of play potential for sure. And as we rank up too, it'll get a lot more difficult to win these games. So we'll see. We'll see how that goes. But till next time, see you then.